morning, everybody. Welcome to Vlogtober day 17. It is Saturday. I am off to work to be the capacity keeper. This is my Saturday job. Don't know if I've mentioned that before. Saturdays are extremely busy for us. And since, the aisles can get cramped and crowded, we limit our capacity to who can shop at a time. So, as to how many people can shop at a time. So that's what I do on Saturday to make sure if people choose to wait or come back. It can get very hectic on Saturday. Anyway, I have been extremely missing the last few days. They have been so hectic, and I have not been able to pick up the camera to film or find pleasant things to share with you. And then today I will be at work all day, so I can't film again. And if I'm not too exhausted by the time I get home, I will, try to recap, but I thought I'd at least pop in and say good morning. It's a beautiful day. High is supposed to be, I think, 76 or so today, 72. Right now it is 55. I'm wearing long sleeves. I hope I don't regret that. At least I can push them up if I get too hot. Sometimes in the shop it just gets warm from moving around a lot. Anyway, my travel plans that I was talking about the other day. I guess I can mention a little bit. So my sister is getting married. My sister lives in Pennsylvania, and obviously I live in Arkansas, and obviously COVID. So this is a big deal, and we are trying to weigh all the pros and cons. Her wedding ceremony is going to be extremely tiny, with only the immediate family that is in her current bubble. So even if family members are, that she doesn't see all the time, they will not be there. Everybody that will be there is someone that she sees all the time. So they're in their little bubble. So that basically is our two brothers, her fiance's family, and the girl that she is currently living with, her roommate, and her boyfriend. So me and my son will be the ones that are not in that bubble. So we're trying to figure out, is this the right thing to do? Is it the wrong thing to do? And travel, of course, we're not going to fly. My son and I can possibly be high risk. He has asthma. I have seasonal asthma. Plus, there's a thing called cancer that I went through just a matter of a few years ago. So everything we do would have to be extremely careful and away from everybody we possibly would come in contact to. So that would mean getting a rental car. I would be driving myself. We would have to stay one night in a hotel. I did say I booked my rooms. All of these plans can be undone if anything tends to happen where COVID gets even worse and we just say, no, I'm not going to do it. I chose Holiday Inn, not a low end, it's a moderate hotel, but I chose one that I feel has good standards as far as cleanliness goes. And that way we would not have to come into contact with any except to check in. I've ordered N95 masks. Any gas stops that I would have to take, I would wear rubber gloves, N95 mask, loads of hand sanitizer, all that kind of stuff. Also, I would plan on getting COVID tested before I go, and then again when I come home, and my son would get tested also when we got home. So we would not inadvertently expose anyone to anything we might have been exposed to. And also, I would be tested before I go, and my sister, who is the one and only person that I would be on a daily contact basis with while I was there, she would get tested too. So anyway, these are the current plans that we have come up with, and again, it's all tentative because there's no telling what's going to happen. And yeah, I'm trying to be positive and think about, you know, my dress and all the fun aspects of it. It's just, you know, COVID is sucking the fun out of this special event. Anyone else attending the wedding will be on Zoom. So there is always that option for us. It's not, of course, ideal, but you know, health and people's lives have to come first. But we are just hoping and praying that everything that we would do right now would be proper. So anyway, I have just arrived at work, and so I am going to park and log off and get in there and start counting the folks. I hope everyone has a lovely day today, and I will talk to you hopefully later this afternoon. Bye. Hey guys, 5:20. You probably can tell by my hair. It's been a long, busy day. Busy. We in fact just had 3 cars pull into the parking lot, basically as we were getting into our cars. It's like, people, we're closed, we're tired, we have been here all day, and it was crazy hectic. Anyway, I am going home and having four-way stops are bumpy right there. We had tamales last night, and I got a bunch. I got like 3 dozen because I didn't know how big they were going to be because we haven't had them from this place before. So we had some of them last night, and we're going to have the rest of them tonight for dinner, and there probably will still be some left over. So yeah, I don't have to cook except to reheat the tamales, and hopefully have a nice relaxing evening of movie watching. Oh yes, we're watching Tron Legacy tonight, which is one of my favorite movies. And yeah, rest. Don't have to get up early tomorrow. Yeah, I did buy something today. I did. I wanted to buy something all day. Actually, there's a gorgeous quilt there that one of my favorite vendors has in her booth right now, and she just marked it down. It had been, I think it had been $95, and she's marked it down to $69. And I think it's a good deal, but I've got a lot of expenses coming up the next few months, so not really, $69 on a quilt is not the best for me to be spending money on a quilt right now. But it's an old one, and it is got like Southern bells with umbrellas, like parasols. It's so cute. Anyway, it's fine. I don't have to have it. But I did buy a little planter today. I literally bought this like 1 minute before we closed down the register. I was just in the back shutting down some lights and things, and I passed it by, and it was $9.99. I'm like, I'm getting this. Is so pretty. Look at that. Look at the color. The colors on this are so gorgeous. I've never seen one like this. It's a made in USA, and it looks mint. I mean, the colors and the paint are absolute perfection. So I'm excited because I've got a couple of plants. Actually, I have some pots outside, but Yeah, I'm just going to put one of my new little plants, either my spider plant that I just got, or I am rooting part of a philodendron that came off my other philodendron. Thank you to one of the cats. So I might put one of those in there. Not sure. Anyway, what else today? Anything else worth sharing? No hats, no handbags. So, yeah. Going home, gonna chill, do some knitting, have dinner, and I'll talk to you later. Just thought I would pop on real quick and show you what my husband and son worked on today. They started tearing down our deck in the back. I mean, we're talking about like a 1-foot deck. That does nothing but cause issues because we have a very, very high-pitched roof. You can't see from there, but it's so high-pitched that even gutters, when it rains, it just pours down in front of our door. So because there's a deck right here at the edge of the door, it would pool there, and that's what caused the rot inside the house and the door itself and under the floor inside. So we had decided to, you know, get rid of the deck, and the guy that's working on my back door said that if we can get it down by Tuesday when he's coming back, that would be helpful. So they started it today, and I'll quickly show you what it is. Now, remember, my house is from around 1910. Now, this deck is more modern, but that ground has been covered for quite a number of years. So it's interesting to me to see like what, you know, people had beforehand, and you never know, you can find things buried in the dirt. So here, I'll just switch it around real quick so you can see what I'm looking at. Here's what they did. The door is over here, and we've got that all barricaded off because they've cut through over there. And this, we had some rot right here, so all of this is going to be gone. This steps out into the yard. There's all the wood. The yard is a total mess right now, but it looks like over here, this little brick outline here looks like maybe there was a flower bed at the edge of the house. Just this right here. This one is one of the supports, but this is like bricks that border right here. This looks like it goes to one of the vent places that we have like around the other side of the house. I don't know. But like, yeah, there's all loose dirt under there, and there's an odd little cinder block over there. So this will be interesting here. What we're eventually going to do is put in like a stone, flagstone or brick patio type area over here, and extend it out a little ways this way, because we have so many root systems from all of these bushes and trees right here. They sprout all kinds of things here that are impossible to dig up. That's why I had so much trouble with my garden this year. It's just not going to be an ideal spot, I don't think, for a garden. So all this is going to be gone, and this is the new plastic that we've been putting up of the lattice, and we've taken all the old wood down here, so eventually that will be replaced with the plastic lattice too. But yeah, I'm interested to see what might be down here in this dirt, but it's gonna make the yard feel even bigger without having this here. And like I said, it's not a necessary deck because it's so small that I'd much rather have the stone. So yeah, so house stuff is definitely moving along. I'm happy about that. It's been a long time coming, but I'm glad we're getting some things done, and maybe in a week or so I will have my new vintage door here. I'm so excited about that. That is going to be gorgeous, and I will definitely share it with you when I do. So talk to you later. Bye.
I've never had to describe it before.